I've been practicing architecture long enough to have experienced three things that happen with the passage of time. First, I'm now doing work for the children and grandchildren of some of my earlier clients. I hope soon to be working for the great-grandchildren. Secondly, in time, projects show their age. I have developed a sort of small cottage industry, remodeling and adding to some of my earlier projects. And third, and this is a surprising one, some of my projects have been around long enough to have been torn down in the pursuit of new programs for new people. Nothing lasts forever. However, I don't want to let these projects go without some sort of recognition. I'm Michael Knorr with Architecture Minute. This episode is a requiem for architecture lost to the wrecking ball. Early in my career, I had a drive-through kiosk for a bank torn down. But the first substantial project I designed that was razed was this residence on a large suburban lot. The property was purchased by a next-door neighbor who wanted to add a horse barn to his estate. The house was demolished to make room for the barn and equestrian activities. A more recent project facing demolition is Venue 221, a facility for wedding receptions and corporate events. A current proposal will demolish the building along with several adjacent properties to build an 8-story luxury residential structure. This was a fun space, executed with high-end finishes like a white onyx bar and zinc exterior panels. It's a shame to discard such expensive materials. Maybe they will be repurposed. Another project that succumbed to the wrecking ball is this compound designed for the Las Vegas entertainers Siegfried and Roy. It was comprised of a cottage for Siegfried and another for Roy, built around a common building for large parties and fundraising events. It also included a small chapel. Beyond the main complex, we designed a pool cabana, a warehouse for theatrical props, and a proposed animal habitat. Siegfried and Roy have both passed. A developer purchased the 40-acre site from the estate. It will be developed as tract housing. Too bad they didn't save the main buildings for a community center, but I guess it didn't fit into their business model. The work we did for Siegfried and Roy was extensive, including projects for other sites. I will tell that story in a future episode of Architecture Minute. I don't waste time mourning these projects, but I don't want to ignore their passing either. So consider this a requiem for lost architecture.